Hey Aries, welcome back or welcome to your pop-up love reading. If you would like to see the introduction of this reading and about, I don't remember how many minutes, but a big chunk of time of your reading, refer back to the video that I uploaded. It says part 1 of this reading, major interference. Let that be a sign into this reading stating that you are coming across major interferences, not just little interferences, not just, oops, detour. It's literally, okay, I literally have to go way out of my way to appease this situation that is being thrown in my way. Okay. So continuing back to what I left off, hitting play back on the music, there is something very, 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 very passionate about your heart. I feel your heart is kind of shedding all of these crusty layers that have been kind of forming throughout the years, but your heart is starting to beat a bit bigger because there's some type of influence in your energy right now. I feel like you may have feelings for someone. Your heart is starting to feel. And that is what this song is definitely speaking to. Let me say, I'm just going to start the song over. It's Wild Horses. This is who you are. Definitely take a listen to this song, and this defines what I'm talking about. You have something inside of you. You have so much fire and passion inside of you, and it's here for a reason. But ultimately, what needs to be prioritized, there is a need to free yourself. It's time to take control back in your situation, in your life. It looks like the control and or your freedom has been getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller day by day by day. And it has come to the point where you are rejecting this. There is something going on, and it feels like with the separation card that it's time to separate yourself in order to re-evaluate what it is that you want from you. But what needs to be done ultimately is trust. This situation is calling you to have faith. Your heart, something about your heart, I can't get away from the red, this crimson color, but it's, like I said, okay, so that's what it is. Whatever's making your heart beat again, whatever's making it beat a bit bigger than it has in the past, it's starting to crumble away, all this crust of self-convinced. Like, I feel like your energy is convinced of this was it, this is it, until you became under a love spell and it opened your heart space and expelled this crimson red color. It's just like all of a sudden all of your passion was released, and this is kind of propelling you towards change, propelling you towards freeing yourself. It looks like there's time, a lot of patience, a lot of time happening here, a lot of doubt, a lot of question, and this is where you need to release your control issues. You need to let it go, let it flow as it should. Let it, don't grab the reins and take control because you're fired up. Kind of let things move as they should. Because your intuition's telling you you've got something here. You've got something close to you that's worth waiting for, and divine timing is definitely in play here. It looks like in the recent past, or in this energy, there has been rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. So this rejection, quote unquote rejection, was the divine angels, your guardians, your God, whoever it is, slowing your energy down because there was a need, there's something, it was protecting you against something. It was slowing you down because I feel like your energy is so fired up. Don't avoid your intuition. There's definitely an answer that you already know. there's so much about this that I feel like you already have clarity on, and I feel like that's what's making you move so fast. So maybe slow down and actually look for solid answers, for real solid facts. That's what I would advise you in this energy. True love. This is the love and emotional, physical, and unconditional. This is the real deal here, and I feel like this is what has woken like your heart, your heart space. All of a sudden, oh, your heart is beating very, very fast. Okay, to the tarot. What's happened in the recent past is the Hanged Man. So in this position, you haven't been able to kind of take your own initiative. You haven't been able to walk your own path. There's something about your situation that you have had to kind of get through, and trust in you, trust in the divine, and trust in your faith, and ultimately walk through this path. You have been protected. You have been divinely protected. You have been safe in this energy in the past for a very long time, but the divine is starting to say, okay, I can't keep on holding you up. I can't get you through this anymore. If you take a look at this card, she is hanging, and that is the divine holding her up, and she is fine. Look at her face. She's absolutely fine. But there's something about her having to kind of wake up and start walking on her own. And that is the High Priestess. It's important in this moment when you start putting your own 2 feet on the ground and start making your own motions towards what it is that you want in life, not just getting through life, not just kind of passing through and maintaining and being a good person and hitting all the marks. There's something about you. It's time for you to take the lead, because you have somewhere to go, and it's important for you to follow your heart in this moment. Follow your intuition, follow your guidance, your inner fire. Don't let it get out of hand. I can't get away from this. But what's crossing you is the Queen of Cups. There's the need to find emotional balance in this situation. And you can't get away from this. And I feel like this is the the hard part for you, is actually having to open yourself up. And this balance is actually putting some of your fire out. Your heated energy needs acclimation, needs to be brought back down to kind of a balanced state. And it's important to let this happen, because compassion needs to be felt. Your heart needs to be felt again. You need to feel what your heart feels. I feel like you have, like I said, you've had this crust over your heart for far too long, to the point where you're not feeling things the right way. You're not absorbing things the right. You're kind of hit and miss on the emotional front of life, to the point where you don't have emotional balance. But that is important here. So, like I said in the first part 1 of this reading, it feels like you are being taken from, and or you have something that you need to hold on to tight and escape the situation. But what's on bottom of your situation is some type of there's some type of you are chained to something, and it's ultimately keeping you back. And it's giving you this false sense of pleasure, this false sense of happiness and joy. And that is the devil, and that is the bottom energy. And this is, I feel what you're starting to see, that this is all false. This is the devil. This is Satan trying to come in and take what's yours and try to give you this false sense of hope in your situation. But you're not thriving, you're not living. There's something more. There's a need to free yourself. Backed up by the Ten of Swords. That bottom line backs up everything I just said. If you look at this position, she can't take another sword. There's, in her situation, if she stays here, I mean, she's clearly dead. I mean, a human can't take any more than she's lost. But this is energy that I'm picking up on. You can't, I mean, you're not dying or dead. there's something about your situation you cannot handle anymore, and that's clear, and it's time to go, because you're just going to get more and more and more knives through the heart, swords through the back, just more and more and more. So she needs to take these swords out of her and get the heck out of here, because she's, I mean, it's done made itself clear that it's not a safe scenario. So with this understanding that you're chained to this darkness, to this icky negative energy, there's something on the top of your situation. What you need to prioritize is the Seven of Swords, is taking what's yours in this moment. There is a need to get through this. There's so much that you can take so much more from your situation. Understand that there's a need for balance here, like I said. With this being what needs to be prioritized, the Seven of Swords, and what the heart of the matter, what's crossing you, the Queen of Cups, it's really important for you to only take what you need and get out of here, because yes, there's something coming, there's something looming over you, this dark energy that will not let you go, will not, until you get out of there. So take what you need right now and get through this in order to find balance. What you represent is you, the King of Wands. That is the Aries energy. You are fired up. You have something about your story. You have a story to tell. You have something to grow. You have balance to be made. You have magic to be told. You have things to invoke. There's so much about your energy that is passionate and fired up. The Hierophant is what backs your energy up. It looks like there's so much commitment in yourself and what it is that you're meant for. Because period, you are meant for more. You're meant for, I heard teaching. You're meant to teach something. You are meant to experience something and then teach it. And it looks like in this experience, you are clear and ready to get there. But you specifically need to slow down and trust in divine timing and get through this. It looks like what you're stepping into in the near future is the Four of Wands. That is actually building a home together. It looks like two energies are coming in together, and this could possibly be your true love that you're waiting on throughout divine timing. But it looks like what's important, it's not your forever home. It's not something that you can lean on. But what's next with outside influence, and I can't get away from it, this lover, this whoever this is that's kind of snapping you out of your reality, ultimately is going to come into your energy. And once this happens, you will find balance to the point where you can actually start growing towards creating a home together, your future together. What you have to look forward to and what you fear at the same time is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is pure happiness, joy, peace, reflection of peace, excitement of future happiness, joy, and love. This is what you are looking forward to. You feel like this is an opportunity. This is something that you want, and yes, this is something that you need to trust in. It's on its way. You have found it energetically. I feel like you have woken up. Like all of a sudden your soulmate has called you in or has woke up at the same time, and you both are like, okay, we're awake, and you're making it to each other. You're definitely not near each other yet, but you're definitely making it towards each other. You're afraid of this happiness. You almost, because of your past, you are convinced that this type of happiness doesn't exist. It's a mirage. It's not reality. It's always been faked. So when people have this type of happiness, it's not real. It's BS. But just a spirit, just keep on following this enchantment, and you will see that this type of happiness does exist. And that's what you look forward to the most, is finding your complete happiness, and it looks like you have an opportunity of it. Landing on your outcome in the near future, you are the Knight of Cups, and or the Knight of Cups itself is coming into your future. All of a sudden, romance is injected into your situation. All of a sudden, roses and candles and bubble baths and romantic movies and butterflies and like flirting, and all of that is what you have to actually look forward to in divine timing. So let this moment find itself, let you get through this, let you protect what's yours, and overcome this monster, whoever's looming in the back, whoever you're trying to escape. Get through this. It's almost over. What you have to look forward to is, again, I said the romance, and then your outcome is the Two of Cups. This is perfect partnership. You will finally be able to run into this true love. This love is emotional, physical, and emotional, and unconditional, balanced, perfect. Like, you will find happiness in this future partner. You will come together. Specifically, the divine said to me, how did I just lose the word? Union. You guys, literally union. That's the outcome. You guys are gonna, like, this. Yeah, you guys. That's pretty hot. Good for you. This is your new beginning. The Fool. This is the bottom of the deck energy. There's something that you're clear on. You're ready, and you're ready to move passionately towards it. But again, you need to slow that energy down. Bottom line, find courage and compassion in your heart. Your heart needs to be felt again. You need to, I feel, specifically get to know your compassionate heart. Start watching romantic movies. Like, if you have a crush on someone, like, let yourself feel the feels. Like the butterflies, I know you love the chase. So go for the chase. Get something from it, because your heart has something to say here. Give it an opportunity to speak. Okay, Aries. Next, let's move to... And this song, are you kidding me? God. Oh, charms. What? I hope you're listening to the music. I mean, if you're not, I'm just going to give you this one because it's beautiful. Bleeding Love by Lena Lewis, I think. Leona Lewis. God. It's like what you're going through with that Ten of Swords. That is perfect with this song. This Bleeding Love. Holy crap. That's perfect. It's like you're finally standing up for yourself, though. It's like, here, I'll show you. Okay. That one. You're going from this, can't take another sword, just put me in the dirt, done. And then all of a sudden, you wake up. By this spell, you're just all of a sudden, by this true love, you can feel this true love coming around. And then you stand up and you put up your sword and you're energetically ready to fight. Like, bring it. I'm going somewhere. I have something to go for. I have something to go after. So I'm going to take my swords and I'm going to get the freak out of here and protect what's mine, and ultimately give into this, finally opening myself up to feeling my heart again, putting my heart into something and finding equality in this, literally. Chewy. Okay, Aries. Thank you so much for liking this video. It's helping my videos or my channel grow, and I'm so appreciative of it. Yeah, you have to have faith in your situation, have faith in yourself. If you're having a hard time loving yourself, if you can't look in the mirror and say, damn, you hot, babe, then you've got problems. You need to work on self-love every single day. If you can't look in the mirror and be like, fucking hot sweet sauce, my God, you're going to melt hearts when you walk outside. That's when you need to understand that you are worth more. Unity, something, yeah, and there's the two again, the Two of Cups, and as soon as I said that, the unity came into view. Understand that you are worth, everything that you've gone through is worth something, and you can actually apply what you've gone through and actually get what you want eventually with the Magician. And believe in romance, believe in love, even though you think it's a fairy tale, you think it's a joke at some point, there's something inside of you that is talking you out of that disbelief. I feel like you believed in love. You've always believed in love, but something about your past situation has made your heart just crusted over, like this song, man, fudge. Yeah, you're on your back. You feel stuck. You feel like you can't move. You're just like, F it, I'm done. Put a sword in my heart. I'm done. So you really need to trust in this unity, in this union that's coming, and you're wishing and you're hoping and your positive manifestations, your positive energy is helping your soulmate come closer. Every time you think positive and help this person energetically, you too, anytime that you invertedly grow your heart and you start growing your self-love and all of it, you are helping, you're reinforcing your soulmate. You're helping it come closer. And yeah, this is going to land in marriage. Absolutely. And this is something this is a major spiritual lesson. There's something about this that is going to change you. The letter J, and then underneath that is the love in reverse, upside down, the W, and then a Taurus, bull-headed. Don't make sure that you open your mind. Give into this situation. Do not control this situation, and have faith. Period. Mic drop. Just because I said faith at the very beginning. All right, let's move to yes or no. If you haven't thought of your yes or no question, the time is now. I love this song. Is that the Queen? No, it's the 9. Yeah, happiness is extremely important to you, and you feel like it's a possibility. You're ready to open your eyes to happiness. God, it's almost, a lot of this is the same as maybe Scorpio's reading. Okay, think of that question. Please understand, as an intuitive reader, I pick up on energy. Energy is constantly shifting and changing, and so can this answer. So don't rely on it like it's life or death. Okay. My answer is yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Aries, for being a part of this reading and sharing your energy. I look forward to seeing you in the future, especially if you subscribe to my channel. And hit that bell button. We'll definitely see each other again. Bye.